Hi guys, my name is Galit and I'm the founder of Girlactik, and I wanted to do a video and share the Girlactik story with you and how it was born. So going back to 2000, I wanted to be a makeup talk show host because whenever you would watch the fashion news shows, you would never see anything reported on makeup. So I thought if I take makeup classes, I would learn makeup, meet producers behind the scene, and kind of give my story and then start from there. But it went a different direction. So going back to the year 2000, one evening I was sitting on the couch with my mom. We were watching an awards show, and it was either Mariah Carey or Halle Berry. They were walking down the red carpet and they had beautiful lavender sparkles on their eyes. And at that time it was a whole glitter craze. And I said to my mom, I wish I could wear my eyes like that. And she's like, well, Galit, why can't you? And I said, because when we put glitter on, you know, within an hour or two, it travels to a different place. So I said, someone should come out with a base for it. And she said, well, why don't you come out with a base? And I said, I wouldn't even know what to do. She's like, well, why don't you think about it? So at the time I was working as a waitress, and I actually found this. This was my journal that I wrote all my notes. This was like my logo. Originally it was called Gossip. But I wrote all my shade names. I did like the sparkles over the base, etc. So basically the concept that I wanted to do was where you would have a base and then you would dab on sparkles on top. But I didn't want the glitter that's out there now. I wanted more of a fine sparkle. So I put all my notes together in that journal, and when I was ready, I opened the yellow pages and I looked up cosmetic labs, and I called a few, and then the one that I got through to, I told them my concept on the phone, and they said, okay, come on in. So I went in with my mom, shared my idea, and at the beginning they were like, they said, that's a great idea, how much money do you have to invest? And I'm like, well, I only have like $1,800. And they're like, no way, that's like too little. And so my mom was like, come on, you said she has a really good idea, give her a chance. You know, moms, right? So in the end, he said, okay, it's yes, yes, yes. I'm going to do this for you, and I'm going to have our chemist come and you can work with him. So I told the chemist I wanted this, you know, this base. I didn't want it to be creamy. I didn't want it to dry. I didn't want the sparkles to sink into it, and I didn't want to use the big glitter. I wanted to use a very fine sparkle. You guys see I'm wearing it on my eyes. This is the antique gold. So after 7 different formulas, we came, you know, with the first product. It was a base and 2 sparkles, and this is what it looks like. I got my jars. They're jelly bean jars from Michael's. They came with these UPCs, and I had to put all of these jars in a hot tub to get the UPC off because I started with 300. My $1,800 got me 300 pieces. So it was a jar, and then there was a base and 2 sparkles and instructions inside. So after I put the sparkle eyeliner in stores on consignment and it was going really well, I wanted to get more exposure in the media world. So what I did was I went to Barnes & Noble and I took all the magazines that I liked. I looked up all the beauty editors and I would write their names down, and I tried to figure out how their email address would be. So I would write an email to the publication and I would get an email back, and then that's how I knew the format of the email. Kind of sneaky, but it actually worked. And so I would call the editors and I would pitch it to them, and they said, okay, it sounds great, you know, send us the product, it'll go in our beauty closet. I sent it in, I didn't get a response, so I said, okay, I need to go to New York. So I called them, I made appointments to go to all the magazines, and I had no idea that you could find 6 magazines in one building under the same publication. So I'm in New York in the middle of the summer in the humid weather, running back and forth to the magazine appointment. So I was a little bit late, but the good news is that the first thing they all said to me when I walked in through that door is, what are you wearing on your eyes? And I'm like, that's what I sent you. So slowly, like right after that, a lot of celebrities started finding out about my sparkle eyeliner, and Britney Spears was wearing it, Christina Aguilera, Julia Roberts bought it, Cher was wearing it on her tour, Depeche Mode requested green sparkles also on tour, and just everyone was using it because it photographed really pretty, and it was just very easy to work with. I also went into Henry Bendel. I did their open call where you basically have a minute to pitch your product. to the buyer, and they tell you yes or no, and I got into that, and then I went into Nordstrom's, and I was also in some other big major stores. So when I was in Nordstrom, it was just, Girlactik just had the sparkle eyeliner, and the buyers told me, now since you have, you know, a client base, you need to expand your line more. So I came out with lip glosses, eyeshadows, and blushes, and this was the packaging that I did. It's pink, same eyeshadow size as I still have now, but it was a pink packaging. Here's another, this is the base. As time passed, I evolved, and so did the brand, so I wanted to redo the brand. So when I was thinking of what type of packaging I wanted to do, I said to myself, if someone was sitting, you know, at Barney's having lunch there, I wanted them to feel comfortable taking their lip gloss out and touching up their lips. So I was thinking, like, what kind of packaging could I do? And I was really drawn to a pewter metallic, which is what it is now. It's a pewter metallic. And then I was also thinking, what is my branding going to be? So I'm obsessed with everything glamorous and rhinestone and chandeliers and everything. My whole office is chandeliers. So I was walking one evening after dinner. My husband and I were taking a walk, and we walked by this chandelier store, and I was just like in awe staring at it. And I was like, oh, I want one of these, I want one of these. And it just dawned on me, and I said, oh my God, this is what my packaging is going to be. I'm going to do a chandelier pattern on my packaging, which is what it is on my unicartons right now. So I redid all of the packaging, and I also phased out some of the products that weren't me and added beauty must-haves that I thought would be great and what I like. So a lot of people also ask me, you know, how do you come out with new products? This is what I do. I open my makeup drawer, and whatever I don't have, I go and I create it. So in the revamp of my brand, there was a product that I came out with that kind of put Girlactik on the map in a big way, and that was my matte lip paint, which is a liquid lipstick. I said this quote then when I did my sparkles, and it's kind of come back in full circle again with my matte lip paint. To make it in the beauty industry, you need to come out with a product that's going to distinguish you from the pack, and my matte lip paints did just that. It's one of my best-selling products. I'm sure a lot of you already know, and you have it in your makeup bags or in your makeup drawers, which is exciting. That is what put Girlactik on the map, and that's where social media played in, where the brand has just started to explode. A lot of bloggers were finding out about my matte lip paints and trying it and talking about it on their channels, and it was so exciting and such a compliment to hear that it's one of the best formulas and the colors are so pretty. And from then I came out with other products, my Face Glow, the Precise Marker Eyeliner, the Matte Bronzer. These are all must-haves that a lot of you can't live without. And it's such an honor, and it's so exciting when a lot of you call the stores and ask if this is in stock and that's in stock, and either it's in stock or it's out of stock, and it makes you want it more. And it's just, the whole experience is really, really exciting. And due to the social media and, you know, the presence of Girlactik, I was then approached by Rite Aid, where they do this prestige beauty section, and they wanted to have Girlactik there. And then the same thing happened with Walgreens and Duane Reade with their Look Boutique. So it's in about 150 stores now. It does great. It's one of the best-selling brands in there, and it's just a really, really exciting moment for me, and I want to thank all of you, and I'm excited to go on this journey. And I wanted to do this video to share my story with you and show you that there's been ups and downs with me. It's been very hard, and one person did say to me, and I wish I could remember who said it. They said to me, if you get out of line, you will lose your turn. Everyone will get their chance. There's room for everyone. And if starting your own makeup line is what you want to do, you want to open a store, you want to teach makeup, there's room for everyone. Everyone can do it because everyone has their own style, and it's not just limited to one. Makeup has no rules, and there's no rules for anything that you believe in. So I hope this video was fun for you to watch, and I'm going to have more videos on giving you guys tips, hopefully also having bloggers coming in and doing makeup looks, and it'll just be some fun makeup talk. Thanks for watching. Bye! Oh, it's already filming?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. As, no, sorry. So since I,